Okay. Apologies. I was just sitting there with my dad chatting over lunch. And I tapped my phone because I was like, oh, it'll probably be, I've got like 5 minutes left, right? No, it said 1 o'clock. And I was like, oh no. So apologies. Conversations and chatting sometimes gets away with me. Um, as we have seen occasionally on our chat breaks here. So apologies, but I am here. Um, so welcome. Today is Wednesday. Sorry, I had a moment. Today is Wednesday the 29th. We have until the end of Friday for the end of quarter one and the end of March. I have already reset my Kanban board. I did that on Monday with y'all. So yay, that is like set up and ready to go. I'm still on track, I think, to finish the edits that I wanted to for this draft, which are like a few of these stickies up here, just because I wanted to like make sure that got done. But I'm on track to finish those before the end of the month or at the end of the month. And I am going to enjoy revising and like creating the new version, new draft, whatever we want to call it, in April, because that's going to be exciting. So, what are you drinking today for hydration? I have a tangerine tea. It's one that Sarah Canon mentioned, and I was like, they make tangerine tea? What? So I went out and I found it. So I have tangerine tea made up as like an iced tea bucket thing. So in fact, I left my glasses at the dining table, so I've got to go grab it and refill it. So, but that's what I'm going to be drinking today, is that tangerine sweet tea. So, Yin Jai said hi, hello, welcome. Paget said hi, hello. Megan says, hello all, I'm making memes today to help me market my Substack. My subscriptions have stalled now that everyone on AuthorTube knows about it and has subscribed to it. Gotta reach new strangers. True. CB says, hello, sorry I can't stay. You're going to the library with your writing group soon. That's going to be exciting. Have fun. Megan also says, have fun. CB says, I will. Yes. Savvy says, hey friends. Hello. Welcome. Hello. Made friends with the like button. Excellent. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Cool Gamer says, hey, hello. Savvy has a cup of water and a cup of coffee. Excellent. Yes. Charlie says, hey, hello, welcome. Megan says, I will be drinking water once I get my cup from the kitchen. Gotcha. Yin Joy says, I got cake. Will it hydrate? Only my soul. But that is also a great way to answer. Yes. Savvy says, my goal today is to finish my gay football romance. Nice. And when you say football, are we talking about American football or European football? Or like, I should say, American versus rest of the world football. Because football. American football. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, that is always the question because people get very, very passionate both about American football and rest of the world football. People get very, very attached to their teams and their people. So Sevi says, also, I'm going to aim for 7K words today, but you'll be satisfied with 5. I think you can do it because you always crank out amazing numbers. So Charlie says, the new albums have started rolling out today. I'm so excited. Yes. Ooh, yay, says Megan. Yes, indeed. Okay. I do want to get to editing rather shortly, so we are going to do, 9 of Wands inverted, struggle, paranoia, exhaustion, stubbornness, rigidity, or refusing to compromise. Then we have the Hermit, introspection, inward journey, withdrawal from things, And then we have the Queen of Wands, confidence, independence, self-assured, determination, charismatic, vivacious, and optimistic. Okay, so this seems like this is a character arc for sure. This definitely seems like they go through the struggle. They're very upset, very burdened, very but also very, very rigid. No flexibility whatsoever. Sort of imprisoned by their own mannerisms and their own situation. Then we have the Hermit, so they have to withdraw and reflect and do some soul searching. And then we have the this is kind of hard to hold in. Then we have the Queen of Wands. So this is the self-assured confidence that you have once you have emerged from your cocoon of self-reflection. Again, this feels like very much like a character arc to me. So yes, the Hermit card is the one that caught my eye initially with the marketing from the Lucid Dreams deck, and it's kind of the one that sold me on the deck. I did make sure that some of the other cards were cool as well, but the Hermit was the one that sold me. So yeah, so there is your cards for today. Very quick reading because I do want to get to work. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's get this. Go ahead and pull your document up if you have not done so already, or documents if you're going to be working on multiple. Do I have the banner? Yes, I have the banner. Okay, now I need the timer. E&J says, ooh, I think I might aim for starting a new chapter since you're halfway done with your current one. Yes. Yes. Love that. Charlie's new album is up on Apple Music and Spotify already. Excellent. Paget says, my Dr. Pepper may not fill my cells with water, but it fills my brain with hope. Nice. Yes. Megan says, I think I'm listening to it now. Was motion in one of the songs? Good question. Ginjai says, love that. Nine of Wands inverted. It's despite its rigidity, is kind of tough with that term. Tough with the Hermit. Yes. Yeah, a little bit. just a little bit. Okay, so let's do this. 1, save your document if you've already been working. 2, make sure you have something to drink, or make sure that you run and get whatever it is you're going to be hydrating this sprint. 3, make sure you straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take one. Here we go. 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Things are going well, I think. Making some notations for things that I've finished and things that I need to still address. Yeah. Progress. I think I have finished editing this pass for this scene, so I think I'm ready to move on to the next, which is great. I was a part way through this one, so the next one is more of a long one, so I don't know if I'll be able to get it done in a full 30 minutes, but definitely gonna try. So that's where we're at. Savvy got an amazing 1,389 words. It's amazing. Running to the bathroom. Yes. Bio breaks. Definite need. Paget read through half of chapter 10. Sorry, you know when you cough and you hawk up a small loogie. Anyway, so Paget read through half of chapter 10 and recorded a new outline for that. Nice. You're currently going through draft 0.5 and comparing the old outline to what you actually wrote to see what you can do without. Gotcha. Rachel says, hello. Hello. Yinjai is trying to figure out Savvy's average words per minute. Savvy is amazing. Inch by inch, working on editing a course. Excellent. Neil, hello. Welcome. You changed your name on YouTube. You got welcome anyway. We're welcome back. You got 105 words in chapter 2 so far. Excellent. Yes, it's just the pollen that sort of like wants to cling, make the mucus in in my throat a little iffy. So sometimes I go to cough and it's less pleasant than I had planned for it to be. So, but yes, I'm good. Megan says, I made a meme. I'm currently trying to decide on what to do for Lion King memes where he looks over to the shadows and lands and says, what's over there? Trying to decide how to fill it in. That could go many ways. Yes. Lady Neo 2, welcome. You cleaned the carpet in the house and half of the bedroom. Nice. Or half of the bathroom, excuse me. Clean the carpet and half the bathroom. And also, hello. Hello. Yunjai says, fill it in with Roblox characters in terms of the meme. Nice. Rachel says, I'm currently trying to catch up with admin things. I got a late start today. It happens sometimes. Yes. Yunjai Megan says, I'm so unfamiliar with Roblox. I might have played it once or twice, but I'm not sure. All right. Let's do the next sprint. Anyway, I am again the next scene for me is a bit of a longer one. So hopefully I will be able to get it done in one sprint, but I'm not quite sure. Okay, so 1, save your work. Make sure you save all the progress that we are making. 2, make sure you have a sip of whatever it is that we're hydrating with. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take one. Here we go. 30 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, I did not get done with that scene. Again, it's a longer one. I'm like maybe 3/4 of the way through it. I think maybe. But there are moments earlier in the scene where it's kind of like makes me smile just to like see the characters and what they're doing. And then I've gotten to this next section. I'm like, this feels still awkward. So I'm gonna have to do some real work there when I get to the next draft, or I can do it now, depending on how things go. But I'm more inclined to just kind of like make some notes for myself and maybe fix a little things, some things, but then like mostly just kind of move on through with this editing for specific things pass. Anyway, okay, don't forget that was the second sprint, so that is the self-promo sprint. Thank you to Charlie for remembering that it was the self-promo time and popping the first ones in there. So Charlie says, check out my new album, Born in Shadow, and hear me talk about the process here. So here is the YouTube link for that. You can also check out Charlie's epic fantasy series, the Shadow Phoenix Saga here, and here is the playlist for that. And then I did these channel link parade. So if you have not checked your subscriptions to make sure you are subbed to all of your fellow sprinters, here is Yin Jai's, here is Paget's, here is Megan's, here is CB's, here is Savvy's, here is SD Houston's, here is Cool Gamers, here is Charlie's, and Megan piped in with the Stitching and Bitching, the latest crochet projects. And so here is Megan's Substack post about that. Here is Bonnie Being Bonnie's channel. Here is Megan's link tree where you can find all of Megan's things. Here is Emma's channel. Emmy came in and said hello. Diane's channel. Monique's channel. Rachel's channel. Neil's channel. Pedges says thanks. You're welcome. Lady Neo's second channel. Emmy's channel. So if I have not posted your channel link and you want me to do so, please pop that in the chat. Rachel says, I'm hosting sprints every day. No, sorry. I'm hosting sprints every Tuesday and Thursday from 4 to 7 p.m. Eastern. And of course, the channel link from above should lead you to all of the things. Monique is almost done with your backup character. Savvy is halfway through a spicy scene. Monique says, forgot to mention that you updated the Buffy fanfic, which should be Sunnydale After Dark. And your Instagram. Excellent. Yinjai is dead. Monique says, to Savvy, I wrote some smutty Buffy spike drabbles. I think this dead is in response to is this in response to the word count? Because the word count's not there yet, maybe. But Savvy got 1,241 words that sprint. Yinjai wants to know what Savvy's words per minute are. Not sure exactly if you're typing, if you're purely typing nonstop, maybe 60 to 75. I think it's higher than that, honestly. So you may want to do one of those typing tests or something, but I think your words per minute is higher. But I could be wrong. When you're doing a writing sprint, 1,200 to 1,300 words per minute in a 30-minute sprint would be about 45. Is it really only that much? Is it? I don't know. I'll have to do the math later. Anyway, thank you for putting your channel link. You're welcome. There are a lot of crafty video vlogs in there. Excellent. Rachel got through a phone call that you've been waiting for and your email that round. Nice. Paget is still on chapter 10. Got sucked into finding some special phrase for a character to use. Oh no, spent too much time on it. Savvy self-promo, you have a new video on your channel today. You put a video about Kirk Cameron and his continued attack on literature. This time he acted like a mega Karen and got a librarian fired for no reason. What? I will have to go watch your video then to see what is going on. Amy says, I came by to also work on a scene and chapter. Excellent. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yunjai says, makes sense because I have 63 words per minute, but I take pauses when I write. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm always envious. My grandfather, my paternal grandfather, was extremely dexterous, and he was dexterous with typing. He was a pianist as well, but he was so dexterous when typing that he was somewhere in like the 90s in terms of like words per minute. So when he was essentially when he joined the World War II efforts, I don't remember if he was officially drafted or not, but he was so good with that they made him more of like admin secretary stuff. So yeah, but like 90 words per minute, like and this was like back in typewriter days where like accuracy mattered. Like the backspace thing was kind of there, but it was like not really great. So yeah, so and I think that was somewhere in like the low end of things, but like professional typists somewhere have to be in that range of like 90 to 100, maybe 105-ish, maybe 110. I don't know what the official like range is anymore, but yeah, I was always jealous because I was like, I wish I could. A drabble is a 100-word story, if I have that right. So it's like beginning, middle, and end, all in 100 words. Like very short, very succinct. It's a teeny tiny bit of fiction, but it's because it encapsulates the whole thing. Yeah, it's a type of like microfiction, I think. Charlie says, I spent the last 2 sprints and chat breaks posting all the promos since the album released earlier than it was supposed to. Hopefully you can get some writing done now. Excellent. Yes. Lady Neo says, halfway done editing chapter 6. Nice. Okay, so 1,200 words in 30 minutes is 40. So yeah, 1,200 words in... Okay, gotcha. Oh, yeah. Brain. Math. Yes. Makes sense now. I don't like to do math on the spot, but thank you. Ian Jai says, I've written 840 and 25 before, I believe when I was going nonstop. I have done over 1,000 in a 25, and I know I've done it in a 30. I just don't know what my official highest count is, and I can't do that on the regular. So, Megan says, took the dogs out, brainstormed ideas for memes. Monique finished your backup character. Excellent. Yunjai has a friend who can do 105. That's crazy good. 402 words for total for both sprints. Excellent. Good. Your dad did that as well. Did the admin work? Yeah. Granddaddy also became part of customs afterwards. So like, and there were also some things where like they were told to go take a vacation down in the Bahamas, and Granddaddy was actually working on looking at the ships that were coming in and out of the Cuban harbor and seeing the waterline levels to estimate if they had missiles on board or not. So it's like, I don't know exactly like what kind of admin work, but we know there was some admin work somewhere in there. Yunjai says, I was really shocked to learn recently that the average word per minute from everyone is somewhere between 40 and 50, and 60 plus is above average. I think, yeah, I mean, it honestly depends on like how much thinking I'm putting into things. Because if I already have it planned out and I'm just like, go, 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 that's great. But if I'm like trying to find the right words, I would fall into, I think, the normal spectrum of this. So typed like a madman. Yes. You know, it's not the end of the month yet, but I need to do a tarot card spread because you want to decide what project you want to work on for Camp Nano. You could also just throw your D&D dice if you want to do that instead. Whichever. I mean, it's kind of like, yeah, we're not exactly sure everything that he did, but yeah. Torn between finishing Arrogance and Impertinence or editing My Ex's Vampire. Toss a coin, since you have 2 options. In the Korean War, gotcha. Yeah. Like you're a nerd doing math. Math can be fun. It's just not my initial inclination. So you took a typing test and got 70 words per minute. It did not feel like 70. I felt so slow typing, but that's the new best. Yeah. Well, and a lot of times those typing tests are done, and you're trying to pay attention to the words that they are giving you instead of like the words in your head. So there's a bit of a slowdown there as well, I think. But yeah. Anyway, let's do next Sprinty Sprint. Actually, let's do one of Laura's. Because Laura has tiny shivers coming out. Yay! I'm gonna roll this down though, because I don't necessarily want to do a full 45. Oh, so close. So this is one of Laura Nettle's timers. I'm going to scroll it down to the 30 so we can have that, our normals. There we go. All right, so 1, save your writing and your editing and your projects and your everything. 2, make sure you take a sip of whatever it is that you are supposed to be hydrating with. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take one. Here we go, 30 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Okay. I think we're going to go with one of HK's timers for next. I really like the penguin. Okay. We are going to be doing a 4th sprint. I think during the sprint, I think I'm going to go ahead and update the spreadsheet because I have not done so in a couple days. I've been falling down on the job. So let me pin this. Again, I'm going to have to update, but there's the AuthorTube writing playlist, the sprint links. Yeah. I did get one. I got that scene done, and then I got maybe a third of the way through the next scene. So still making progress, which is good. Okay. Let's see how y'all did. Monique did a tarot reading to establish which of your 2 main projects you want to work on. Rachel's off to run errands and hopes the rest of us have more productivity. Shadow's Lair dropped in to hit the like button. You've been gardening today. Nice. Brooke says, I love writing fantasy, but I have to do some science writing for work today. However, this writing sprint is super helpful for that too. I'm glad the sprints are helpful. But besides, fantasy is just when science hasn't been explained or discovered. Monique wrote in your tarot journal. Nice. Here's the AuthorTube spreadsheet with the sprint links and channel links. Savvy got another 1,300 words. Nice. Excellent. So what does that make? What does that give you now? I think you got... Are you at 5K yet? Savvy says, I'm almost done with the story. I'm in the epilogue. Nice. So it may not take the full 7,000 that you thought. Megan says, still brainstorming ideas for the Simba meme. You're a little stuck, but you're not ready to give up and try any other meme format. Gotcha. Lady Neo is on page 5 of editing chapter 6. Nice. Amy got 400 words. You think you are... I think I have done working with this scene. All your scenes are just so intense in different ways. Gotcha. Diane is still editing. Nice. Heather says the pollen isn't as bad as it was a couple weeks ago, thankfully. That is true. Yes, because we've had several rainy days. Good news is that you have a new passion planner, so you're going to use that for editing and rewriting. Nice. Heather just made and ate some lunch. Excellent. Good. Good. All right, let's do this. Again, this sprint, I'm going to sort of swap focus and update the spreadsheet. Am I sharing? I'm not. Okay. Need to share first. All right. Again, this is one of HK's timers. So make sure that you head over occasionally and give some love to her adorable timers that we have been using. Same with Laura Nettles. Okay, so 1, save your document and all the progress that we are making. 2, make sure that you take a sip of whatever it is that we're hydrating with. Cheers. Three, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take one. Here we go. 30-minute timer with the penguin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. That is the 4th sprint. I think I want to say that I have fully updated the spreadsheet. I could have missed something. I might have. I hope I haven't. But I think I have scheduled the things that are already like posted. That's not to say that in the last couple of days of March, there are definitely going to be several channels, including mine, that are going to post all of their camp streams. And I'm sure there's going to be like a ton of pop-ups during camp as well. So the whole month of April is usually heavy with streams. So okay, so Savvy, is there a way to get on the spreadsheet every week without submitting? Yes. Okay, let me make sure, because Fridays at 3 Central, which is 4 and that's going to be under the Your Morning Guru. Is that right? Okay, let me just like share what I'm doing so you don't think I'm like staring off into space and not doing anything. Five hours ahead would be 9 p.m. Okay, so essentially what we have is at the back, the very end of all of these, we have these regular sheets. And sometimes you just have to remind us a couple times, like you have done. And so now whenever we recreate the Fridays, that will be added to that. But so like we essentially have like 2 to 3 months loaded at a time, like just because it's sometimes easier to do it that way. Okay, so the 1st is a Friday. Does that mean the 7th or the 8th is a Friday? 7th. So for the moment, because there are yikes, what did that do? Okay, there we go. The 14th. The 21st. And the 28th. I'm doing it again. Not the 21st. Nope, it's going to do it. Okay. And then, okay, so I know that we also have May already popped out, so that's the 5th. Dang it. 12th. 19th. And 26th. Okay. Oh, that's on. Oh, because I haven't changed the I haven't changed the title of those. Okay. Okay. And then Rachel, I know you said Tuesdays and Thursdays from 4 to 7. Is that right? I think that's on there. Okay. One up. Rachel D. Adams from 4 p.m. I'll fix that later, but just make sure. Oh, okay. Copy link. Paste. 3 p.m., 2 p.m., 1 p.m., and 9 p.m. I could have just copied. Okay. Copy. And then Thursday at 4. Pop one up. Paste. I know Charlie's also doing Thursdays, but I don't. Charlie, if you're still here, are you doing it on CE Dorset or are you doing it on your Mysticism channel? Anyway, that is how we are doing the regulars is that when we populate a new month, we have been just copying the chunk. Okay, so CE Dorset, and it's going to be at 1 p.m. Thursdays. Okay. And I'm just going to copy, paste, link. Should be in there. It's not. Okay. Copy, paste. Okay. So I can go in and add those. Let me write myself a note so I don't forget, in case I go off to do something else and need to come back to it. I'm going to put this in today's list of things to do because I want to make sure that that I get that. Okay, so populate Rachel's Tuesday and Thursday streams and Charlie's Thursday streams. Okay. Okay. Anyway, that's what I will be doing a little bit later. Today is the 29th, so here's what today's looks like. Creative Sprints usually doesn't schedule ahead of time, so you just kind of check their channel. And yeah, but this evening is already pretty much filled out. See, I don't know if that's like an organization thing. I know that people are just adding those as pop-ups, but please move them to the right time frame. Anyway, sorry. That one was not one that I added. So, tomorrow's still needs a bit of filling out. But yeah, so we have today's filled out. We have tomorrow's partially. Fridays is still kind of sparse. And then those are the regulars for Saturday. But it being Camp Nano, I anticipate that there's going to be a lot of streams. Also, I'm surprised that there's no like midnight rollover stream already scheduled. So if anybody wants to do a midnight rollover, there has not been one scheduled yet. So if you are a night owl and want to do a rollover stream for starting camp, that seems to be open at the moment. So yeah, but there you go. So I will make sure I add those So I'll make sure I add Rachel's Tuesday, Thursdays, and Charlie's Thursdays into the regular time slots for the next 2 months, just because those have already been populated in terms of like the regulars. So yeah, don't forget to save. Save your documents and make sure that you take a break. If you have not stood up and stretched or like, I don't know, straightened your spine, rolled your head around your shoulders, all that kind of stuff. It's also double down day on Saturday for heart breathing streamers. Gotcha. Okay. I will take a look and see if any of those are either pre-scheduled. Those are a little sometimes harder to do on the regular stream days because they're not every Saturday type thing, although they kind of are at the same time. It's kind of weird. Anyway, yes, so don't forget to save. Don't forget to hydrate and stretch occasionally and check the spreadsheet. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like all the people that you are going to and consuming or using their content. Like the timers. Don't forget to like hit the boops and maybe leave a comment for the ones that you super like and use all the time. Yes, yeah, I need to check the HP calendar. So, all right, thank you very much, and I will see y'all later. Okay, bye.